Can I go to the sleepover?
I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Welcome everybody to this week's Scott County Sports Show. We are at Scott County High School in the weight room adjacent to the football field where the Cards are off to a 2-0 start. They've got 3 super seniors in their 5th year with the program. They've been in this weight room. They've been through the battles. They have the Cards off and running. They've got another tough game this weekend against Bryan Station, another good opponent. Let's hear what they all had to say.
All 3 of those guys are very good football players. And, especially for Ethan, he missed the whole season last year. He got hurt on like the second series of the first game. And
countless hours of just trying to learn how to walk again, physical therapy, a lot of hours went into trying to get back to where I am. And a lot of people said I wouldn't have been able to do it, and a lot of people would probably understand if I didn't come back and take this 5th year very seriously. But I'm glad I did, and it's working out so far.
Scott County football means a lot to those kids and those families and a lot of our families, and so they're doing a nice job with leadership. And like we said, we've got some experience on the offensive line, and we've got some experience on defense, and then we have some really talented young football players that if they were having to do it all, I don't know that they would be ready, but they fit in really nicely. We've got kind of a unique mix in that we've got some really positive senior leadership and then a lot of talented younger football players.
I think it's a little bit better to have a few older dudes on the team to, for them to look up to and learn from them, during the games and stuff. Some of them coming up from just freshman ball straight to varsity, it's kind of tough. That's a whole different level of playing, and it's way faster and physical.
It was a couple weeks after I got hurt. I was like, yeah, I'm coming back, because I texted Daniel Daff and Elijah Adams, because we all 3 signed the papers but weren't sure if we were going to come back yet. Put us all in a group chat on Snap and just basically said, if you 2 come back, I'm coming back. And it just made it a lot easier, like Daniel said, since they were coming back to go ahead and pull the trigger and come back.
As soon as I heard it was possible, I jumped all over it. But there was a few things maybe I wouldn't come back because I ain't the same people I've always played with. So Daff and Ethan coming back, that was a good part. Good part.
At the beginning, it wasn't really easy because I had to think about having to make a whole new not whole new friend group, but I won't have the same friends that I had before, and the team might be a little bit different, but after I made the decision, it was a whole lot easier. Especially with the guys staying back, Ethan Miracle and Elijah Adams. They're my closest some of my closest friends, and it just made it a whole lot easier coming back and just trying to do what we do.
I would say the biggest part is having the experience of 4-year varsity letterman, 3 years starting. It definitely makes a difference as far as slowing the game down, knowing everybody's position. We got a really tough schedule. I'm not going to lie, we have a really tough schedule. But us not playing Douglas in the 2nd round this year, state championship is definitely in the grasp. We just got to keep on grinding, keep on pushing the gator. As the offensive line, we just got to know what we need to do, know our keys on defense, rush to the ball, all of that.
It's really too early to tell where we are this year. I feel good about where we are, but we'll find out a lot more on Friday. Bryan Station's really good, and we've done some good things in all 3 phases of the game. I feel like we've played well defensively. I feel like our defensive coaching staff and our defensive players are doing as good a job as they've ever done, and we feel like we're playing better on the offensive line, and part of that is we just have guys with experience on the offensive line, and then we've got some young guys in the skill spot. So so far it's proven to be a good mix, but it's a long season, and who knows exactly where we are.
That's all for this week, folks. Check out our game this Friday night. The Cards will take on the Bryan Station Defenders at 7:30 on the Bird's Nest Broadcasting Network. I'll be with Sam Sutton for that one. You can watch it on our YouTube platform at newsgraphic.com or on the NFHS network. Until next week, see you on the sidelines.